What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gnome G. Back in here with the guys, man, with another episode of the Game Changers podcast. We got a full show today, man. We got everybody up in here, man. DJ, Nick Madden from Nick Madden TV, Boss Man Jay and Mayor Socrates. Today
What's
we're gonna
up?
be getting into the verses between Cash Money and No Limit. This one came out of nowhere. I think a lot of people are anticipating it. I think most people thought the versus series was pretty much over, but
Yeah,
with this coming out of nowhere, this is obviously a great versus and probably a versus people been talking about and been wanting. So, uh, yeah, what y'all opinions on it? Who y'all think is going to take it home? Who's going to win, and why or why not? I know we got some songs up here, So yeah, just
I
everybody give your
know.
opinion.
Yeah, I think, man, for me, guy, people our age gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But they are a little bit late with it. Y'all could have made way more money with this battle in particular. During the pandemic. I
Yeah,
mean,
they should have been came
now
out
we
with
back to life. Everybody back to life. You remember back in the pandemic, it was the biggest thing because everybody was sitting at home. But
Mhm.
now it's like, nigga, I got a life. I ain't even really, then football season, basketball season starting. There's a lot of shit going on. So,
And
but
when that verse
we
starts, that's
definitely
gonna be
still can
4 days.
appreciate it.
Yeah, when that verse starts, that's gonna be 4 days when the NBA season starts.
hmm So it's a lot of other stuff going on, you know, in the world. So at that time, it felt like it wasn't nothing going on in the world. So everybody was tuned in to those verses, and they, made a lot of money with it.
You know,
Even though they gonna make a lot of money with this one, but it would have been bigger if they would have, timed it right.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have made more if they had came out with it during the COVID pandemic. But right now, I don't think it's going. I don't think too many people gonna tune into it.
Into it.
Just for the simple fact that, like you said, there's a lot of shit going on, and don't nobody want to listen to no damn old Cash Money or no old No Limit.
You don't think so? It's
I
gonna do
Mm.
numbers now. It's gonna do numbers.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I mean, they both been doing No Limit been doing reunion tours for a minute, and Cash Money just came off their reunion tour. I think beginning of this year,
and they
end of last year. When
Man, who knows? Hey, it might break records.
Shout out Natasha Marie in the comments. She said she got a good point. She said people are still watching Tiny Desk performances, so they'll do good. She said she'll watch it. So that's
yeah,
one vote.
yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, she's not lying about that. That's true. Because I mean, I just think we associate it with the pandemic in 2020 and 2021 that time because like you said we couldn't go anywhere and everything that was going on in the world, and it was dope to see all those artists go back and forth at that time. So
But
yeah,
besides this one, shit, had they done any more verses since the Jeezy and
well, they did a few after that.
yeah, 'cause that
Yeah,
was
they
the
did a
last
fair.
one I tuned into.
Well, we saw the
I'm
Locks
definitely gonna pay attention
massacre,
to it.
Oh
Yeah, they did a
yeah, I
lot.
watched that one.
A lot.
massacre Dipset.
3 6 and Bone.
Being a fan, yeah, that was a good
So
one too.
man, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that was a clown show.
Uh,
That wasn't a clown. So
No,
I
I
like all that
enjoyed it though. I
music.
liked it though.
I enjoyed it too because
Hmm.
that brings take you back in the day. So
In the
three
same way
six
with
bomb was a good one.
these two labels. I mean, I'm a fan of both of these labels here. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Being from the South, and it's a lot of their music that I done grew up on. So I
Mhm.
just want to sit back and enjoy the music, though. You know what I mean? So shout out to both of them labels coming together when they done already had the history of down there in the South that they couldn't work together among what I'm saying, whatever the situation was. So it's a big thing for them two to come together, though. That's for sure. That's for certain. But I'm definitely gonna tune in.
So well,
Cash Money gonna bring.
that's what I was just about to ask. When it comes to like the music, like are Cash Money gonna do new music, or they just gonna stick with the old Cash Money?
I mean, they got 25
It wouldn't
They
songs.
even
got
be
they
fair.
got a good
It wouldn't even
catalog.
be fair.
They got a good enough catalog. They got a good enough catalog to put 25 songs together of
Yeah.
the new and the old. You know what I'm saying? Whereas and with No Limit, you know you know they don't hardly make music no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's some I got some favorite stuff that I like personally that
Yeah.
I think can go against Cash Money for sure.
Some of the
That's not
songs up on your screen right now. These are some of
mainstream.
the songs just for you, Nick. So you tell me what you see.
I mean, like I said, I tell you what, it's a lot of No Limit songs. They can definitely reach the streets. You know what I'm saying? The streets wise. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Cash Money got the more glamorous type of music though. You know, with the bling bling, they're a little more shinier though. But Heaven for a Gangster was definitely a favorite track of mine too though. You know what I'm saying? But their music hit different
It
to
do.
me and
It
things
do
like
hit
that.
different.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one side. I mean, I like both. So when they do song for song, we'll just see from there because Cash Money got a good load of songs also too.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm more of a No Limit, but Cash Money, they got different eras of just taking over. When No Limit was kind of just they had like maybe like a 10, 15 year run when Cash Money they still kill them to this day.
I guess we can have Cash Money post Lil Wayne lighter flick before he started doing a lighter flick.
When they start with that shit, they might as well just go ahead and head on. They start in that way.
Well, I wouldn't really say that though, but because most of those songs are almost like party songs, really though. You know, like the I'm on one, things like that of that type of nature. There's also
No.
since they're gonna be doing it live, you got to see what the crowd gonna be vibing to. 'Cause like I said, to me, I think they should have it in New Orleans. That way, you know, saying you bring this whole city out. You know, that's where y'all coming from though, and I think that'll be a better thing. But I think most of the audience will just be there for the show, not to say, hey, who won song for song for song, you know. But it's
I
just a
mean,
big show to me.
that sounds good, but I mean, they got a lot of history, a lot of bloodshed between them two crews, and a lot of them they probably still too ignorant to even come in the same circle. It'd be nice though, but it all depends.
I'm with you.
I
It's
wonder who
big
all
because, like
gonna
you
be
said,
there.
these is opposing neighborhoods. You know, from where they from, and back in the day, for whatever reason, they never came together. Everybody always compared these two record labels, these two CEOs. You know, um, it's good for them at this age, but like you said, Papa, depending on who gonna be there, what the crowd like, what's the age demographic. Do you get 40-year-olds coming out the club now to watch the verses? Cause
Oh yeah,
me,
it
bro, I
definitely
don't want
would.
to go. Bro, I don't want to go to no damn club and stand up shit, bro. I ain't got time. Hey, I'd rather watch it on. If I can't watch it on my TV or on YouTube, I might not
I
be there.
ain't going.
I mean, something like that, this
This
definitely
won't
would.
be in
'Cause
no
I mean,
club. This right here would be like in a stadium or something. This won't be in no club.
If they have it
This
in
will
a
be in a
stadium
stadium.
and if I was there by 9:30, I'd be asleep.
You know what I'm saying? The music do hit different because we are at a different age now. When this shit came out, we was 15, 16, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? So it just hit different now at the big age that you at right now. But these definitely legendary as both legendary record labels, iconic record labels. Master P, one of the all time hustlers in the black community, I would say. Up until recently, they kind of tarnishing his image. We talked about the CEO. Now let's go to that. We talked about Gnome saying made a big stir in the group chat saying that Baby is the best CEO, rap CEO of all time.
DJ too.
yeah,
And and,
yeah,
and it kind of caused a stir, you know what I'm saying? Because we had to define what we was talking about. And he basically was saying that because Cash Money got so many hits, Birdman is the best to do it. But we was we were saying to be devil's advocate, Lil Wayne found, really launched the next evolution of Cash Money and kind of like found Drake and kind of put Nicki, Drake, and all the Young Money together that kind of kept the brand going. So do you really attribute that to Baby, or is that it's just how you look at it? But Noam had an interesting way to put that, so I'm gonna let him.
It's still Cash Money to me. because Young Money is under the Cash Money imprint. So
Right.
even by them just signing with Young Money, Young Money is through Cash Money. So that's
Right.
Birdman still.
But do you
Birdman
get
still
that
get to
credit to
sign with him.
Birdman or Wayne?
That's
I mean, Birdman is the one that got to sign off him and his brother. So
uh
they the one splitting the money with Drake and them
But
and stuff.
but I ain't hear
Everything
him
come
say
back to Cash
Slim.
Money.
I ain't hear him say Baby and Slim are the best CEOs. He said Baby is the best rap CEO.
but they
because
kind of
we
go as
see
one. They kind of go as one
But
though.
because we see
to
Baby.
me is Master P.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, I
Nick, tell
mean,
me
with
why.
P, I
Come
mean,
on now.
how I mean, like with P, how he came in and how he put a lot of folks on and was upfront with everything with his business and things like that. With everybody just dropping week to week, and you know what I'm saying, all the music he put out, you know what I'm saying, and distribute under his label and things.
So you just
Just
saying
not being
because he was a trailblazer, because he was the one of the first to do it and show you saying like uh Cash Money. I mean, no limit. Walk so Cash Money can run basically. That's what you're
Well,
saying.
I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that because even back in New Orleans, there was another record label called Big Boy Record. But the reason why I say P is because all the things that he did and how business mind he was from New Orleans to L.A. and just his hustler mentality though, and not being so flawed, not having too many flaws or whatever.
Mm. If
Yeah,
that's
P.
the
He,
case, then oh, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
But if that's the case, baby, I mean, baby got a lot. He got a lot of flaw, but at the same time, what I'm trying to say is, baby was way younger than P. I would think, right? When P first started this stuff, he was in his 30s, right? Am I
Yeah.
am I
Nah,
wrong?
Master P
Late
wasn't
20s,
it? Nah,
late
nah.
late 20s.
I mean, I, I mean, when he started No Limit, I think he was out there in L.A. I think he had to be probably like 20. He was somewhere in his 20 because he was out of college at this time.
Late 20s, I would say. I'm saying he was older than Baby and them was when
Not
we
late
first saw
20, I'll
Baby and
say
them.
early 20s.
Right now,
Early
about
20s.
yeah, because you got to remember he moved to Richmond, like kind of like in the late '80s. That's when
Hmm.
he started from. And like when you, I mean, he came out before Birdman, but I think Birdman older than P though.
Well, we got the graphic up right now. The companies officially started business in '91, both
Yeah.
of them.
So,
So from '91 to present time, Cash Money Records rolling. From '91 to 2003, No Limit. No Limit had a short run, but sold about the same amount of records
Wow.
as Cash Money that's still going right now.
hmm yes,
So right now to the day, Cash Money still going and No Limit ain't. And they done sold the same amount of records and the gross is around the same amount of revenue. So I guess you have to say P is the better CEO.
Yeah,
He did it in
man.
a shorter amount of time, let's say. Like I said, it's depending on how you looking at it. So we have to define like what are we talking about? Are we just talking about hits, or are we talking about reputation in the industry? Because like I said, Birdman had a bad reputation of not paying these folks. But then later on, we saw Dr. P had that
yeah.
reputation of not want to pay folks. So
Yeah.
it just
But that's just weird to
depends on
come
how
out
old you are.
about P
I
right now though.
gave Birdman the best CEO for the simple fact of his run and the consistency of Cash Money Records since their inception until current day. I could see them still active in the music industry with music, with songs, with artists, and they continuously find a way to still be relevant. So this is why I gave Baby that crown of being the CEO because I could see him in every era after basically like 95 being relevant. Whereas most CEOs or faces of labels or whatever the case may be, they might have their time period. No Limit had their time period, like we could see with this graph. They obviously did their thing, but it burnt out. Birdman's consistently, and he's still there. He's on tour with YB right now.
Just because he grabbing on the YB, I don't know why you keep saying that. Because he grabbing on the YB don't mean he a good CEO. YB ain't his.
To me it is. He's a good CEO. I mean, we can agree to disagree, but in my opinion,
Because he grabbing on the.
if he can still be around and be relevant, how many of these CEOs, for instance, let's just make an example. Dame Dash. Dame Dash was a great CEO, you would say. He had a window. But currently, what is someone like Dame Dash doing? He's going to the places like the Breakfast Club, arguing about how much money he has or doesn't have. Birdman is still relevant within the music industry with artists on stage, doing things, interacting, and still putting people out there to get deals and make money. That's why I put him there because we can go literally basically 30 years. Bro, we can go almost 30 years of this dude on hits, on songs, putting artists in position. And then the artists that he put on are also putting other artists on.
And I just wanted to mention also that Natasha Marie said No Limit gave us movies too. Birdman did also have his own shoe for a minute, or probably still got them. Lugs. Birdman was on the video game. What was that? Back in the day, Vendetta. Birdman was on there, so his brand definitely been around and it definitely been relevant. I ain't trying to take nothing from you. Can't take nothing from Cash Money, but when we talking about best, I just thought it was a couple of CEOs that you could put in front of him. Now I don't know. Excuse me, but I don't know how you can put it. I mean, what the list look like, but P Diddy got to be on there. Birdman, if Birdman on there, Slim got to be on there with him. Master P definitely got to be up there. Jay-Z got to be on that list. You know.
What about the guy from Texas?
I had brought up Jay Prince, exactly. Yeah. I had brought up Jay Prince got to be on that list. So it's just a conversation to be had. Cash Money and No Limit definitely iconic. And if you talking about for Louisiana, man, that's big as it get.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So it's a good conversation that we do have a few CEOs that we can look up to in these industries, you know, and kind of see these guys succeeding at something. Because P been had money for a long time now, and Birdman had money for a long time. Then changed the trajectory of their whole families. Yeah, it's you know, so.
But isn't P responsible for Rap Snacks?
Yeah, that was just said them rap
chips. He got some in there.
Rap Snacks.
I forget about that because they good as hell, boy.
P gave us movies. Like you said, No Limit gave us movies. Cash Money gave us vocabulary. Cash Money gave us bling bling. That was not a word before them niggas made that shit up. So
yeah,
in the culture, it was a few things that both sides gave to the culture.
I was about to say, I think they both had an impact on the culture.
About it.
Yeah, on the song side though, I mean, once again, the longevity is what airs it out. Yeah, people are gonna say, well, what era are they doing? Are they gonna be doing the mid to early 2000s or the bling bling era, or are they gonna do more going into the Young Money, Drake and Nicki Minaj? What era are they doing? And I don't think there's any stipulations to that. It's just 25 songs.
It should be.
And to me, yeah, I don't know what what all the background is with it, but if it's just 25 songs, then I mean, we already know No Limit has that window where Cash Money can drop bling bling and then boom, they could drop something from 2013, 2014. They could bring Young Thug as a surprise if they wanted to, because he was Cash Money at the time. So to me, it's just it's an easy win for Cash Money. That's me though.
Right. Yeah,
it's for sure. In the Verzuz setting, yeah, it's an easy win for Cash Money.
Yeah.
I mean, Cash Money.
We didn't think about that too, but don't Young Thug fall under that Cash Money banner?
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
What I'm saying, with his record label. Doesn't his label fall under that Cash Money banner?
No, he did a deal. I think YSL was under They were
That's what I'm
under
saying.
300. They were under
Yeah.
300.
No.
So
Yeah.
that's
That's
what I'm
But
saying
that
with
but
known
that
saying.
Rich Gang though fall under Cash Money.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
Rich
was
Gang. Yeah,
affiliated, of
that
course, they was
first.
affiliated, but he wasn't signed to him. So just like you saying with YB, he ain't signed to Cash Money.
No,
They just
it's just like a distribution.
yeah, whatever they tied
Mm.
in.
Yeah.
But
But
Birdman
YB was
could do
already
those
big.
songs, you know what I'm saying? Because the song did come out under Cash Money imprint, you know what I'm saying? So he could do those songs, but
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
he wasn't. Them
I mean,
ain't even his
it
biggest
was
hits. Hell no, them wouldn't
true,
even be
true.
his
I
biggest
mean,
hits.
it probably wouldn't
Uh,
be though, but he still can perform it since they under their catalog though. But
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just not fair. It's not fair. He could do. Think about it.
well, I ain't
Back
gonna
that
say it's
ass
not
up.
fair though. I ain't
Then
gonna
he
say
could
it's
go
not
do
fair.
lifestyle. Then he could go and do
He,
anything out of Lil Wayne's catalog. Anything Lil Wayne
he
want
could
to
do the
pull
first
out.
two.
That's
He can do the first three Carters. And that's over.
Nah,
The
I
first three
don't think so.
Carters. This over
Nah,
after that.
All them niggas don't get on
nah,
stage kissing each
not
other.
really, not really, not
yeah.
really,
Long as they don't get up there kissing each other,
not
huh?
really.
Play what the fuck y'all want to play. Just
I don't think
don't
they
do
can
no
just get up
kissing.
there and just do any like I said, they definitely gotta be precise though about what they doing. Cause like I said, people our age now or probably even grew up on these type of music and stuff. Like we said, we know it's a different feeling or style. Cause No Limit does have some timeless things. You know what I'm saying? So cause they really made their music for the ghetto or the hood or whatever so call it. Whereas in with Birdman, them they made it to appeal with like flash, glamorous and things like that. Like I said, it's they got a lot of cool hits and stuff like that. I think Juvenile when Juvenile and them really left that's when they street credibility in music wise went away. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Although
You
Lil
remember?
Wayne although Lil Wayne talk hood, but nah, it wasn't
You remember
reaching
when
like it
Cash
wasn't
Money?
reaching like
You remember when Cash? You remember when Cash Money signed Mac 10?
yeah.
I'm saying they brought.
But we talking
That
about the
when a
music
lot. That's when
wise,
they.
Fuck
we talking
That's
about
yeah.
when.
music wise.
That's when a lot of them time when they start rapping Blood when Mac 10 came. 'Cause you know Mac 10 the Blood.
I mean, but we
Cause they
talking
were
about
crip
music
before that.
wise, like we talking about like
Damn.
music wise. You know what I mean?
Is
I
that what
had
you saying, DJ? They was
the
Crips
blood
before
of
that?
ball that ball of
What's
whatever
that?
that junk called the ball of blood whatever the CD was back then, bro. I had that. I had a few cuts on that I like, but no, it's definitely a different feeling though, man. You know,
And Cash Money has so many people that they were affiliated with for like a quick year, and people forget about it. I'm just saying, when I say that they can bring out a lot of songs, they can bring out a lot of songs. Like for instance, DJ just brought up the Mac 10 era. That was
Right.
when Cash Money signed Boo and Gotti, and Lil
Mm-hmm.
Wayne had
Boo and
that
got it.
Ain't a Man.
Currency.
And he
Yeah,
I mean, and that song was cold back in the day. Yeah, it was like a one-hit wonder song
true.
for him, and it wasn't nothing people really remember. But if you would have pull that out of nowhere, like if they were doing like 30+ songs or something, people would be like, "Damn, from our era," because you would remember it as a kid. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying No Limit, because
Mm-hmm.
clearly No Limit got hella songs too. But I'm just saying Cash Money was affiliated with a lot of
They
people
even
that
had that
people
pop. They
forget
even had that
about.
pop singer too. That pop singer, what was his name? Like Jay Sean, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They just
They
had a
had,
lot of
they
He a
had
like.
Tina
big.
Marie before that for one point in time. They had Tina Marie at
Yeah,
one
they had a
point.
lot of just in and out,
You
a
know.
lot of just quick little, deals they did with people throughout the years, and you can forget about it, and that's why I'm just like, man, it's just gonna be too much. Like if they really sat down and think about it, kind of how D Block sat down and knew what they were gonna do to Dipset. If Cash Money really sit
Mm-hmm.
down and think about what we really gonna do to No Limit,
You have to
not
really
saying
come
No
with your
Limit ain't gonna
performance.
maybe win some
You got
rounds.
to.
No Limit gonna win some rounds. They gonna win some rounds. I ain't gonna say they not, but overall,
No, neither am I. Neither
They
am I.
gotta bring that tank out. If P don't bring that
You
tank out,
gotta
it's
bring
over
the
with.
tank. Hey, these all
Tank gotta
classics.
come
Hey,
out.
Tasha Marie said classics. Hey, this take you back to a time in music, man, where, like you said, man, we was young. Boy, you not telling me that you didn't say fuck all that designer. You weren't looking at no designer or nothing. You was putting what that was fatigue,
Wow.
army fatigue.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was looking for
That's
army
why.
fatigue.
mhm.
I said,
Yeah.
man. Time change like a mug. That shit
Nigga,
crazy.
I remember I had a fake no limit
Like
chain, boy. You couldn't tell me shit.
Everybody
Yeah.
had them
what
chains,
what
boy.
song what
Yeah, I
song
had
can
that
Cash
shit.
Money do against that you ain't gotta say too much? What song? How can Cash Money match that song? You ain't gotta say
See,
too
that's what I'm
much.
saying. Different type of music too, nigga. You said it.
You
Like,
know what I'm
cause
saying?
something like that. It's like, damn, how can you even really? You know what I'm saying? It ain't no party vibe as song for real.
Already.
But but
Like
it like
they could play.
it should be.
They might come out and say that I need a hot girl.
Mhm.
Not even that matchup to you. You ain't gotta say too much. I promise you. Not even that matchup, dog.
I don't know,
But
man.
it
That's what I
just
You
said.
ain't
No
gotta
limit might
say
win
too
some
Turk
rounds.
had
much.
No
I
Turk,
limit
wanna
probably
make
gonna win
Turk
some
you
had the
rounds. I'm
hardest
not
line
saying
on
they
that I
ain't
need
gonna
a
win.
hot girl. They
understand.
they play Turk part shit. He don't have to say a word.
They say they didn't invite him on there. They beefing with Turk. He said he didn't get an invite.
yeah. Come on,
Yeah, they
man.
doing them wrong.
See, I
They
understand what
doing them
Turk's
wrong.
saying, but then again, Turk he acting like he was the face of Hot Boys. But I
He said
I
he
understand
was
mean,
he
writing
look
was
at
all
it
that
like this
shit. He
though.
said
he
all
was
them
a
big
he,
hits,
He can
he
talk.
was
He
a
them
can
big
big
talk his
hits
part.
trash.
came
Let
off
him
of
talk
his
his
fucking
trash.
verses.
He was
He
a
said
big
they just
part.
clipped that off of his verse.
Yeah, he was
He
a
was a
big
big
part, but he
part.
wasn't
See,
the
I think they
part.
just taking it too personal though. They take it too. They know
Yeah.
how Hot Boys was, but let that man feel like his stuff meant something.
Yeah, I mean he did though, but he make it seem like he make it seem like he Wayne, BG, and Juvie. But I mean, he had a big part, but he wasn't the part though.
No,
I'm
true,
just
true,
waiting
true,
for
Yeah.
true,
Silk.
true.
I'm just
You know what
waiting
I
for
mean?
Silk to rap off beat in about 13 of them tracks.
Definitely.
Hey,
Oh, man.
That's a
what's
good question.
what's the jump with
I
him
mean,
and the
I
Destiny
used to
I
like
Child?
guess he
Silk,
got
bro.
to
What
It's
be.
song with Silk
crazy.
and Destiny Child? What's
It's
that jump
crazy
with him
how
and Destiny
everybody
Child
joke
was?
on Silkk the Shocker
Um,
now. Bro, I used to like Silk, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
almost the biggest
True,
artist
true.
man,
on No Limit.
Right.
Honestly,
he was my favorite artist on No Limit. Yeah, he was
Who
my
mm,
Silk?
he,
favorite.
Silk, I used to like Silk, bro.
Yeah,
I used to
And
like him
Motherfuckers
too.
was
now,
I
trying to
wouldn't say
act
my
like
everybody
favorite.
like to
I
see
used to like
Murder
him
on,
too
but
though.
they were trying to act like
Charge to
Blueface
the
was the
game with
first
my
rapper to
shit,
rap
dog.
off beat.
yeah, it
They
was
forgot
definitely
about old
Silk.
Silk.
Silk and E40.
Yeah, that
but
nigga
it's
Silk. That
crazy
nigga.
how he became like a joke later on. And I'm just like, dang, I used to like him.
Right.
But now you looked at like,
My
you know,
favorite song
the
from
internet.
Silk is the one he did with Maya.
Oh, yo.
I like that track. I do like
Oh
that
Yeah.
no,
song.
He
Silk
did
got
two
a
of them with
song. What
Maya.
was
Now,
that?
remember, he did two with Maya. He did two with Maya.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I think you talking
I
about,
said she had the biggest crush on Silk.
Uh, yeah, I used to like Silk, man.
Pause.
Oh,
I believe you probably
Shoot,
talking
man,
about
with the shoe.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
They
Yeah,
had
that
a
was my
video. They had a
yeah.
big. They had a
Yeah,
video.
moving on. Yeah, give you
Yeah,
somebody
moving
like
on.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
moving on, John.
Mm.
They used
And
to
there's
go together.
another one too. I
Uh,
don't know. I thought they would though, but
yeah, I think so. You talking
yeah.
about moving on and no, they had another video too. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
and
A girl
then
like you, a girl like
somebody
you, a
like
girl like you,
somebody
a
like
girl
me.
like
Somebody
yeah,
like me.
yeah, a girl like you, and a boy, guy like me. Yeah, that was my one of my favorite Johns too.
hey,
Both of them songs
hey, come on now, I ain't gonna lie, I
to
gotta
me.
give P his
Shit.
props on that. He made his little brother
Hey,
a rapper and a movie star,
And his son.
and his son so did. Damn,
and you
yeah,
know the
P, hey,
Romeo gonna get his
When
part
his
of the
baby
side. Nah,
done.
they, I don't think they need to
salute
play
P,
Lil
man.
Romeo.
Yo.
I don't think
Cause,
they gonna play Lil Romeo, but I ain't with the Lil Romeo era.
but let's
Yeah,
just keep it
I
real.
mean, I was because he was like me, him like the exact same age, but he was like he was too busy trying to like mold him to like little Bow Wow and shit. If you really
And
look
Bow
at
Wow was
it,
trying to level up and had hit Atlanta
yeah.
already. Bow
But
Wow was
what I'm
shit
saying,
buying puss already.
What Mass P so crazy in, he wanted Romeo to be bigger and better than Bow Wow when he could have just put them together. Just imagine if they would have came together at that time as kids. They could have did movies together. They have TV show. They could have been like
Mm-hmm.
that. They could have been down like Will Smith and who else? Like a kid friendly at that time. Somebody, anybody. They could have. Romeo and Bow Wow. They could have did some shit together as kids. But they kind of put them,
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Instead
divide
of
them
being a
against each other.
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit be
Yeah,
like
back on
But like you said,
Nick's
they appeal
point,
to the
like
kids
on
at that time.
the how No Limit had has a different vibe, and you right about that. They got a lot more R&B style songs where the hooks with the R&B, and that more of a smoother vibe. That's what Cash Money doesn't necessarily have a whole bunch of compared to them, you know. So that's gonna be if No Limit bring that bag out,
yeah.
they
But them niggas,
gotta
they
Cash
couldn't
Money.
change
So
word for shit, but they was singing
Cash
though.
Money don't have Cash Money don't have a is there a heaven for a gangster?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They
Yeah, they
don't
don't
have
have
one of
them
those.
kind
I
of.
miss my homies.
I don't think they have I miss my homies. They don't have those type of junk, you know what I'm saying? Y'all live for
Lil Wayne got I Miss My
bitches and
Dogs.
blunts. We live for
Yeah. Oh
weed
yeah.
and
Yep.
money,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Bourbons and lack. I don't think they really unless you want
Yeah,
to say
bourbons
still
and
fly,
lads.
but bourbons and lack.
Like
But
Natasha Marie said, we need to monitor the comments, but she said you have a different appreciation for things once you're older, and and that's
Mm-hmm.
you know it is true. Cause yeah, we do like the party music or whatever, but some of them songs hit different. When you think about
Yeah.
the meaning of a lot of this stuff, and a lot of it, was real life. And like you said, No Limit was more. I mean, Cash Money was more bling focused and showing that they would get money. Uh,
Yeah.
no Limit did some of the same stuff, but it was a lot of meaning behind a lot of the stuff that P was doing. Because I feel like P was a little older. I thought P was older than Baby, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
Baby was just playing into that, and he was just acting young.
Shit, he's still playing into it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
This nigga
when
got a
when P
star on
Still
tried to
dressed
his
like
switch
a
head.
over to
woman.
that stunner stuff, that's when he really fell off to me. When they tried to switch over to that little stunner stuff.
Yeah. Stunner need to just go ahead and get the checkbook out, man, and go ahead and get Drake and Nicki out there. They need to just go ahead and just cut a little, hit them up and bring them on to the show because that's the other thing we're not bringing up, man. Lil Wayne has deteriorated as a performer. Like I done seen a couple of videos of him and he just doing the most on stage. So
Well, that
that
happens with everybody.
yeah, but I'm just saying we saw what happened with Dipset and D
Mm-hmm.
Block. When you don't have that performance on par, even though people may think you coming in there with the win
Mm-hmm.
because of the catalog, if you not on point with the way that presenting the music, it might go a whole nother way. If you ain't up there executing for real, and
Facts.
you up there
Facts.
sloppy, you could it could be like a football game. You came out the first half, they were swinging, and second half nowhere to be seen, got blown out. That could definitely happen. So don't be coming out there all sloppy, looking crazy, and like man, we want to see a real battle. I want to see a real battle because I'm gonna tune into this. I ain't trying to see like Joel's is up there in the Dipset D block looking crazy. Like wasn't looking like, bro, what you doing? Like y'all didn't sit down and like, yeah, we ain't gonna rap over our lyrics. Like I don't know how this battle gonna go with that, but we clearly saw how that hurt
And do Master
Dipset.
P really want to perform? Like, what is what I'm saying? A Master P performance at what 60 years old? How old is he? 58.
Yeah, he up there.
you
Yeah, he
know,
gonna he gonna be
What
bouncing
is
around up
uh,
there in front.
45?
and you got to bring Snoop out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big part. He was a big part of No Limit in like late '90s, early 2000s.
Man, I was on it. I was on it all.
What is it? Pay the cost to be the boss.
I was on it.
Mm,
Yeah.
the next one,
I like
and
that
like
movie
dog food.
that Snoop had.
Mm-hmm.
But his, I mean, it was good that he got Snoop, but Snoop, the way his style didn't really mesh well with No Limit. Like that was kind of some of his like worst music to me. But
For real?
it just looked good at that
Wow.
time because Snoop was real big. So when he went to No Limit, it was like it was real major. But like his music didn't mesh well. Like
You
cause like
you killing me with this one. I
I mean
disagree.
I mean, you just listen to the like the beats, because you know the Beats by the Pound's the one they were doing the
Mm-hmm.
beats, but hit the Beats
Mm-hmm.
by the Pound beats, but the way Snoop Dogg flow and rapping to like
Yeah, I
some
know what
deep
you're
down
saying.
south, it
His
just didn't really
style's
sound
just
right.
slower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just didn't really
On
sound right.
some songs he sounded good. On some
I
songs
thought
he
it was
sounded
a little,
good on there.
and that's an interesting point. Yeah, you kind of, I see what you're saying though. Cause but you the first person I heard say that. That's crazy. Cause I used to love Snoop with No Limit. I used to love
It,
No Limit Snoop, nigga.
it looked it good. It looked it good. All them niggas got damn near fucking 7 foot tall. So I mean, it looked it good. It just like his flows kind of went a little delay a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That down
It's
them
just
hard
his
ass down
style.
south beats, well West Coast nigga didn't really sound right at that time.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, now shit, you don't now a West Coast nigga sound like a down south nigga.
I think one of his best songs he ever came out with, I think he was on No Limit. One of my favorite songs from Snoop, Bitch Please with Exhibit. I'm pretty sure that was
Yeah,
on No
Mm.
Limit.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
go
bitch.
back and listen the song on the list of Wolf. Go back and listen to that Wolf song. Listen how that beat just that beat sound like it'd be strictly for mass people. That shit, but Snoop Dogg on there, it didn't really sound right. But the shit was bumping
Mm-hmm.
though. It was bumping back then. But when you get
I
Back
like that
then.
song though. Yeah.
when you listen to it now, you say like this shit ain't all that. But at that time, that shit was jam.
Hell yeah.
Woof,
Like I said,
motherfucker, woof.
all that's what music do.
Woof,
It take you
bow
back to a
wow
different
wow.
Yeah,
time. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yay.
But it'll be a
I just
good
hate C
matchup
Murder no
though.
won't be a part of it. Him
Mm-hmm.
and Mystical.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna be a lot of people. No Limit ain't gonna be a part of it. It's gonna
You
be a
know.
lot. And the only person ain't gonna be the only person ain't gonna be on Cash Money probably.
Probably
Probably
Turk.
Turk.
Yup, and then UNLV. You remember when they had UNLV? This
Yeah.
kind of before they went
But
major
see,
and
I don't
shit.
think they're gonna play them anyway though. I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna play them anyway.
No, they
You know
probably
what I'm
wouldn't.
No.
saying?
That was a lot of bloodshed happened with UNLV and like No Limit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That Mystical song, the man right shit. That was a diss to UNLV.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then UNLV had that song, the Bitch Boy, that set it off. Juvenile set it off in this motherfucker. That was
Yeah.
that was off of UNLV.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
Now
probably
Cash Money might play that just because of that
yeah,
beat.
they better play the
But that's
juvenile
that's a
version.
that song.
They better play the juvenile version,
Yeah, true. True, true,
especially if
true,
they're in New
true.
Orleans, cause those ignorant niggas down there, they still think it's '94.
Yep. Check
Yo, you
gang.
don't want to miss this. Catch the next episode of the Game Changers podcast with me, Jay the Boss and the Squad, Mayor Sacro Tees, T. Horton, Nick Madden, and Gnome G plus countless special guests dropping gems. We're talking sports, world events, politics, and much more. Every episode.
Yeah. But can we
But
get a
make sure
vote?
y'all hit
Can we
that
get a
like
vote
button,
going?
subscribe.
Yeah, for sure. Can we get a vote going though? Just to get everybody on record. As far as the verses goes, if we talking about just the 25 songs, which way you going?
I'm going
Nick
Cash
Madden, you up
Money.
first.
Oh, good, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Well, like I said, I'm a fan of both of them. I got it a tie.
Damn. DJ said Cash Money all day. I'm gonna go with Cash Money. No, I already know what you're gonna say, but what'd you say?
Yeah, Cash Money up.
Well, I ain't going. I'm going with No Limit.
We know you were gonna do something. Why? Tell me why.
Listen, man, I like P. I like what P did. I like everything he done. I like what he's still trying to do business wise. And I was never a big Cash Money fan. I can't really tell you too much of their music.
Damn.
Mm,
I know a lot of No Limit shit.
mm,
So, and I wasn't all that bling bling and fancy cars and this and that, big house, blah blah. That's all he ever rapped about. I don't hear that shit.
mm.
So
So
yeah,
you want to
No
hear some
Limit
more
for me.
maturity.
Yeah, that I don't like
Okay.
that cartoon rap.
Already. We definitely gonna have a part 2. So y'all make sure y'all
Yep.
stay tuned in. We have some music, or we have some of that No Limit Cash Money music.
Yeah,
So
we can
just
get
tune
deeper
in for
Exactly.
into
that
it, break
too.
it down a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So and after this verses here, once I hear some of their music, it might change my mind. Who knows?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
we
shit
definitely
definitely
got
gonna
to
change your
tune in.
mind, Papa.
I doubt it.
We definitely got to
Them
tune in.
niggas, them niggas were kissing on each other in person. I mean, out in the world. No, we good. It's no
Yeah.
limit.
I
Already.
mean,
Shout out Master P, the best mogul in the game. And shout out Birdman. But I'm like
as far
Mayor
as the versus
Socrates,
I
hey,
ain't
brand
about to
go,
kiss no
keep it
man,
locked
and
in
I ain't
lips.
calling another nigga daddy.
They shouldn't be locked in the lips.
I mean
what was it?
that's how they is down there though. Them niggas be
Nah,
calling each other. Them niggas be calling each other
No,
bitches, man.
yeah, I get the bitch shit. Yeah, they
but they're
do
just
call
a
each other
slang.
bitch.
They're just
You a
slang
bitch.
talk.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? And daddy, that slang, that daddy. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't give a damn. But that's how they all talk.
Nah,
Even
I
he
ain't
he
never
talking
heard
about
no other New
emphasizing
Orleans
of
nigga
saying
call nobody no
like that
daddy.
ass and Birdman my daddy. But DJ, what you talking about? Like, what up, little daddy? You know, when they just talk like
yeah,
that, like, what up, little daddy? What up, little
yeah,
daddy? But when Lil Wayne and Birdman, that what he talking about, like
like his
Wayne and
son,
Birdman
like daddy and
situation
son.
though. You know what I'm saying?
Like stunting like
Yeah,
my daddy. Nigga, that ain't your motherfucking daddy.
yeah,
They
it's
kiss
definitely not. But
man
he
on the
he
lip.
basically raised them though.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
That's like saying, well, like, could that nigga Bow Wow called Jermaine Dupri his daddy?
I ain't
Yeah,
nah,
but we already know that Cash Money already has some suspect behavior over there.
Yeah, cause you know,
He
see, this ain't
signed
no time.
Young Thug did a deal over there,
yeah,
and we already know what Young Thug on. So we don't got to
yeah.
go all off into that. Like
I
we
mean, yeah,
know
them niggas
about
is
that.
different. I mean, I saw an interview with Turk said,
I'm just going off what they done produced in the booth
right,
when it comes to the music. But
right,
when it comes to that over there, yeah, we already know what's
yeah,
going
yeah. A
on.
blind person could see that, but
Yeah, but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. I don't know too much of their music besides like some Lil Wayne, but
So you,
and
so,
bling bling.
so you
Like,
wasn't fucking with BG and none of that?
nah.
And
I mean,
also, shout out to
they shit, they mainstream
uh,
shit that was on BT and shit like that. Yeah, like that played on the radio all the time. Couldn't help but to know what I'm saying, know the old song. But like as
So
far as
you, so
getting
you
up,
never, so
in the
you
new
never
song,
bumped that. So you never bumped that Chopper City in the ghetto.
nope.
Damn, that shit right
Which
there.
one of those Lil Wayne albums where he had that I know on there? That's the only album of them I ever bought.
I know.
When he did that
You
song
talk.
about his daddy,
And that was
his
lights
real
out.
daddy.
That was lights out. That was
Oh
lights
yeah,
out.
lights out.
That's the second
No,
album.
what? Oh, that wasn't on the block is hot.
Yeah,
Which one? No, I know
Uh,
it's on Lights Out, the one he talking
okay,
about, because they
okay,
had a little
okay.
video too, and he was in the little purple PT Cruiser or
yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
okay,
But
okay, okay. Yup. Damn, I forgot about that song. Yup.
no, I know my Cash Money history now.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
back there with them boys. I was a hot boy.
hell
I was
yeah,
a hot
hell
boy
yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I was on both of them heavy, but I was just yeah.
Well, that's what's up. We can like, share, and subscribe. We can close it out though.